the flights from coming in from the United Kingdom. Are we going to continue with the suspension of flights? Because we've, of course, discovered that at least 6 persons carried back the new variant of the virus. And also, there are 13 other countries besides the United Kingdom and India who have found this new variant. What about flights coming in from there?
Yeah. In the spirit of total transparency, let me just recall what we did. We had, at the time when we imposed the temporary suspension, and I stress those words, at that time we had something like 40 plus flights a week, 60 plus week. So Air India, and I thought 40 says 60, which means you had almost 8-9 flights a day. Now, what has happened is we've temporarily suspended the flights, and the passengers who came in from the time of announcement to midnight on the next day, they were subjected to compulsory, mandatory quarantine at the point of arrival. Even those who tested negative were required to go in for mandatory home quarantine. But we went one step further. What we did was we went back to 25th November, and any passenger who had come in directly or indirectly from the United Kingdom, we did some contact tracing. We did some genome sequencing. Now, the latest figure I have that of all the passengers who came. Now, if you have 60 flights a week, and you have, let's say, these are all wide-bodied aircraft, and you have something like 2,500 or even more a day. So if you have 8 of them, 60 of these flights, you can say a number. I believe in 6 cases, the genome sequencing has shown a different strain. Now, I'm subject to check. Now, your question is, what happens on the 31st? The answer to that, as comprehensively as again, this is something on which we are applying our mind just now, okay? Because we are already on the 29th. I foresee, now I'm speaking not with a mandate as an announcement, I foresee a slight extension of the temporary suspension because we are getting the fuller picture of what has happened. I don't expect that extension to be a long or indefinite extension. I'm not going to put a figure on it, but the words I'm choosing will give you an idea. A slight extension, small extension of the temporary suspension. Because I also see that flights from the United Kingdom to other countries are similarly suspended for the moment. But I think we are getting a handle on this once we have the genome sequencing completed and we have a fuller extent of the picture, and I think that will give us the confidence to open up flights again.